New documentary in theaters today explores the rise of NBA player Jeremy Lin, whose scoring frenzy with the New York Knicks launched the 2012 phenomenon known as Linsanity.
Drafted? Wait, nobody thought he could play.
Sleeping on a teammate's couch.
Jeremy Lin came from nothing to greatness.
I don't even think you have to be a sports fan to hear about his story.
You will. Linsanity takes New York by storm.
Earlier, I spoke to Jeremy Lin about the film and leaving all that Linsanity behind. Jeremy Lin, thanks for joining us. So this documentary started before there even was this thing called Linsanity. It started when you were still at Harvard. How did it come about?
A group of guys approached me and asked if I'd be willing to let them film a documentary, and I said no for a while, and then eventually I kind of warmed up to the idea, and so we started filming. And originally it wasn't supposed to be a documentary; it was supposed to be a short web series, and then after Linsanity and everything, it turned into a bigger production. And
they were there and really captured the somewhat rocky start to your NBA career, although of course there were nicer moments later on. One of the filmmakers said that they thought that they were going to capture an undramatic end to your NBA career. Were there moments when you feared the same thing?
Oh, there were so many moments when I feared the same thing. I thought for sure, my time was coming to an end as a basketball player in the NBA, and little did I know what was actually going to happen, and I'm just glad that we had a crew there to be able to capture it all, and now I kind of have this cool little piece that I'll be able to look back on and just remember, the way everything happened.
How do you deal with all the attention you receive? You don't seem always incredibly comfortable with it like some of your other fellow NBAers who seem to relish it. And I think that's a fair way of putting it, right?
Yeah, it definitely took a little bit of getting used to. I mean, at first it was really scary, and I kind of tried to run from it. But I think, over time I've become a lot more comfortable with it. I've learned to embrace it, and I've learned to use it in the way that I think it should be used, or in the way that I want it to be used. And so, whether it's sharing my faith, sharing my story, sharing my values, or all those different things, I think I have such a unique opportunity to be able to do that right now.
The average NBA player lasts 5 years. You are starting year 4 now. How much longer can you and Linsanity continue?
I'm not sure, and to be honest, I'm not so concerned about that anymore. I think if I were to draw it up, by the time my career is done, Linsanity would be more of an afterthought. Hopefully there will be a lot more other things that happened in between Linsanity and the end of my career that people will be talking about, or that I can be remembered by in terms of basketball.
All right, Jeremy Lin, thank you so much, and good luck with the film.
Okay.